Yu-Gi-Oh! What is up, YouTube? This is Jeremy from Team Bio, and today, guys, I finally have the 6 Samurai deck profile that you've all been asking and waiting, begging for patiently, so I appreciate the patience with it. And I'll be honest, guys, it took me so long just because it's very hard to play this deck now. There's variations of how you can get to the goal end board of the combo, but with the last ban list, that's genuinely why it took so long. Ib getting banned wasn't as big of a hit as most people think it is. It just means we have to skip a step and we get an extra slot in our extra deck. But honestly, I was testing out the Sky Striker package with Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, and the single Hornet drones, along with, I believe I was playing an Eagle booster. After I found out Engage got banned, that's 5 cards out of my deck that I had to figure out how to replace. But after testing and conspiring, however the word's pronounced, with my buddy, my very good buddy Bryce. Thank you, Bryce, for helping me build this. He's such a knowledgeable player of the game, but with his help, that we think we finally built the best 6 Samurai deck profile for you guys. And again, Bryce, if you're watching this, thank you so much, man, for all your help and all your insight on the game. So we'll just hop into the deck profile. It is a 40 card main deck. And starting it off is one card that I used to hate on so much, but Bryce has talked me into it, is Triple Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. What I was originally playing was Junk Forward, and I was playing that just because, oh, it's just, if you open it in your opening hand, it's a free special summon that doesn't, or it's a free warrior that special summons itself, and it doesn't eat up your normal summon. Well, Bryce was like, well, why don't you just play 3 Grandmaster instead? If you normal summon like your Kageki, and if it gets impermed or Veilered, you can just special summon this anyways. I'm like, but I hate Grandmaster. But he talked me into it, so thank you, Bryce, again. This is a very good tech, and you guys might notice the rarity difference. I'm sorry. I wanted 3 secret first, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get one, so we got the next best, which was a rare turbo pack. Following that is one secret 6 Samurai Kizaru. He's still amazing. As long as Invoker's banned, though, I don't think he's anything more than a one-of. Yes, the 2-card combo does involve him and Kageki, as all 2-card combos with the deck, but it's just not reliable. Opening multiple of these feels really, really bad. Next, more obvious things. 3 Kizan. He's just a smaller Grandmaster, but luckily you can control more than one of him. Another one of legendary secret. I'm just brain farting this name. Legendary Secret of the 6 Samurai. I apologize about that. Just again, refresher, whenever you normal or special summon a secret 6 Samurai, he just throws himself on the field. Still following up, 1 Hatsume, no more, no less. 2 red, 2 blue. I've seen people playing 1 blue and 2 reds. That is absolutely incorrect, guys. The most economical way to play the deck, if anything, you could actually cut red down to 1. It does hurt the infinite counter combo loop. That's why I have to play it at 2. But playing 2 blue is necessary. It's the most economical way to get into your infinite counters. Next up, 3 Kageki. Normal summon it, special summon level 4 lower from your hand. Really good. If it gets bait, or if it gets hit by a hand trap, like again, Impermanence, Effect Veiler, you got your Grandmaster, your Kizans for backup. And then finally, 1 Fuma, no more, no less. You need to play Tuner, obviously, if we're going to synchro, but more than one of this is just unnecessary. So try to square this up, get this to the side. For our spells, obviously 1 Gateway. If it came to 3 on the last ban list, that would have been amazing, but Konami hates us, so it happens. 3 Dojo. Summoning from the deck's really good. It's, if you open this in like a 6 Samurai, you can still combo off if you get hand trapped in the midst of it. Aside from Droll. Droll hurts us quite a bit. Obvious reasons are obvious. I don't play United still. I didn't want to put that in replacement for the Engage package. I just felt like it was too reliant on more 6 Samurais. This can get you to combo as long as you don't draw your 1 Fuma. This will help you extend as far as you can. 1 6 Samurai in this, you can get pretty decent into the combo, and obviously you'll have 3 other cards in your hand. Your equipped spells, these are all the best equipped spells to play in the deck. Monster Recursion, Monster Recursion, Monster Recursion, Discard Fodder, or equipping it to one of your end board monsters. Um, Hand traps suck, especially Droll and Bird. Let me repeat that. Droll and Bird sucks. And with Spiral becoming so big in the meta, we gotta play Droll and Lock out. Another tech is 2 exchange. Previously, you guys have seen me play 3 of this. Bryce has talked me out of it. He's dropped me down to 2. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to play exchange as opposed to drag down by the grave or whatever it's called. I do like this because it lets me look at my opponent's hand and guarantee a card out of their hand into mine, and then I can use that hand trap against them. Drag down, it takes the card out of their hand and it makes them discard it. They discard one of our cards, but it does give them the draw. So for now, I'm liking exchange just because we pretty much switch one card in our hand. We play a lot of spells, so we just set our spells, activate exchange if we have a random like equip spell that we don't need or whatever. Just any extra card in your hand, we just activate this. But this is one of our main outs to hand traps. Upstart Goblin, it's at 1. Into the Void, I'm happy I got an ulti first. That's pretty dope. No flex, but 38 cards is better than 40. Then Extenders, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Monster Reborn. We weren't playing this previously, but I feel like there's no reason to play World Legacy Succession since Ib got banned since we can't search it. So Monster Reborn is going to be the next best replacement for it. And then search cards, obviously. 1 Reinforcements of the Army. We play a lot of Warriors. 3 Reinforcements of the Army Junior. She and Smoke Signal. Obviously, our best monsters are level 3s, actually. And then 1 Rank Up Magic Astral Force. This can be any rank up magic you want to play. I only played this because it comes as an ulti. And it actually does come up with the effect, if it's in your graveyard, during your draw phase, instead of drawing for turn, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So it has actually came up where I've decked myself out by accident. I've discarded this to make my, obviously at this point you guys know I'm playing Zexal. I've discarded this to Zexal, and my opponent saw I had no cards in my hand, or in my deck. And they're like, okay, draw for turn, pass. So it's like, okay, during my draw phase, they're like, okay, I win. Incorrect. This will let you draw, or you add it from your graveyard to your hand instead of drawing for your draw phase. So it's niche, it's random. It just lets you get out of decking out. And then finally, 1 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. Real quickly, cards I'm going to go over in the deck, if I can pick these up, of why I only play 1 copy of them, is Shade Brigandine and Instant Fusion. My logic behind this deck is we are too reliant on our 6 Samurais to where, unlike Goki, we can open up multiple of these and 1 Goki and we'll be fine. So they can just discard them for their nightmare stuff, whatever. That was when Fireball was legal as well. But how 6 Samurais, I believe, need to be played is if you cannot activate the card more than once in a turn, it's not worth playing more than 1 of. So we only play these just because they're really good extenders. Yes, if we played more of them, we get to open them more often, but they're once per turn. So if we open too many, we can't really combo too well. It's just a small thing, but we need our 6 Samurais to get into our Link monster. But that is it for the main deck. 40 card main deck. I want to keep it as consistent as possible. Extra deck, Triple Saruja. This card really should have been limited on the last list. I don't see why it wasn't, but I guess whatever, we take it, Konami. You do not have to play 3. I just like to play 3 because of side deck text that I won't go over in this video. I don't think it's necessary, but it's just for side deck text for me personally. I want to draw into my side deck cards. Next, 1 Appaloosa. You end on her in the middle of the combo. She's really good. You usually end on with her with 4 negations. 1 Isolde. No more is needed. 1's perfectly fine. 2 Battle Shogun. Again, if worst comes to worst, you can use this in the 2-card combo, or if it gets to 3, summon another Battle Shogun to his zone of points too. Get more counters, just keep going. And then for our win condition of the deck is 1 Utopic Zexal. Obviously, Zexal is just really nuts. It's arguably, no, it's not even arguably, it's just a better Azathoth. Yes, it's only on your opponent's turn, so trap decks like Paleozoic, Altergeist, it's kind of a harder matchup. But at that point, we still have red-blue, so it's not too difficult. but Zexal is just really good, especially with Spiral being the #1 deck. Detach material on your opponent's turn, they can't activate cards for the rest of this turn. Obviously, we do need to play 1 Utopia to go with it. Next is a Daigusto Emerald. This was my replacement for Ib. This is honestly not needed. You can pretty much put any card in here. I do not play Dweller just because Zexal is really good. The only reason Dweller is good is for like Salamangreat, Orcust, but they need to activate cards to get any of their monsters into the graveyard. So I'm not too worried about that. And at that point, like, Dwell's just obsolete. Next, 1 Dugaris. You use him mostly for your bringing back a card you don't, or bringing back a monster. You don't use the draw effect too often. 1 Ribarian Shark. This card's really cool. Not many people know about this, but this also helps you chain block your Saruja. If for some reason your opponent hasn't like ashed you in the middle of your combo, if they're waiting for that Saruja, this card reads whenever it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can stack 1 rank up magic card from your deck to the top of your deck. You shuffle the deck and then put that card on top of your deck. So you'll link this away and then 3 other monsters into your Saruja with 4 materials. Saruja will be chainlink 1. This will be chainlink 2. Resolving, this will get stacked to the top of your deck. And then Saruja will let you draw the cards. That'll be the first card you draw. The other 3 cards are kind of unnecessary, so you just throw those back to the bottom of the deck. So it just helps you get into your rank up card like instantly. Next, 1 Borreload Savage. We can still easily make this. It's not hard in Samurais. 1 Xian. And then our instant fusion target is 1 Carbanola Warrior. So that is it for the deck profile, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for your patience. I really do appreciate it. If you do like the deck profile, test it out. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me any improvements that you guys can think. I try to read as many comments as I can. I don't usually reply just because I don't want to show like favoritism, but it's whatever. Tell me what you guys thought of the deck profile. Test it out before you net deck it. Don't go buy these cards immediately. Test out the deck profile. Throughout testing, I have found a lot of success. Again, this is more of a casual deck though, guys. This will not be able to compete nearly as well against Spirals, Orcust. If you go second, you pretty much got to scoop and go to game 2. Game 3, you got to rely on your side deck. And then Droll Unlock just kills us. So thank you guys again so much for your patience. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry that it took so long to get this out. But yeah, remember to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel with your friends. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's kind of a low number, but we're a smaller channel. We're working on it. So thank you guys again so much for watching the video, and I will talk to you guys later.
Recognize when I wreck a mic, leaving all y'all mesmerized. Killing instrumentals, but nobody wanna testify. In his prime, I think someone better check the guy. Always spitting heat, the beat gon' be hard to identify. Stress minds and wreck mics and leave with the best lines. My sex life is great cause I spit like a Tech 9. Start competition, beat them with the lead pipe. Sleep on you rappers just like it's my bedtime. You already know that old big pearl from the west side. Got you hoes smoking on my flow like a meth pipe. Forever cold, I'll eat your soul like a death site. Headed to the top, shining brighter than a headlight. You better recognize, I'm about to go off, putting on a show and I ain't even trying to show off. Here's the red dot, the shot, and kill Rudolph. Call me James Bond, cause I killed it with a suit on.